What's up, guys? This is MadSquatch924 here. Welcome back to part 15 of our Fallout 3 playthrough together. Squatch is here. He's in James's laboratory, aka his father. The Enclave appeared, and they started attacking all of us here. Here you go. Getting the shot, my boy. Yeah. Here they are. Oh, what's left of them anyway. Anyways, we gotta go back and see what my dad, what James is doing, aka Squash's father. And when we go in this door, we're gonna go right back into role-playing as Squash, and we'll see what actually ends up happening with him and his father. Let's go. Dad, there's some people here. There's a lot of bad people. Oh, jeez.
States government control.
Oh, no.
The person in charge is to step forward immediately and turn over all materials related to this project.
This panel allows for input of additional filtration chemicals.
It's quite impossible. This is a private project. The Enclave has no authority here. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Doctor, what the hell is going on?
To assume, sir,
I don't know.
You are in charge?
Yes, I'm responsible for this project.
Then I repeat, sir, that you are hereby instructed to immediately hand over all materials related to the purifier.
I'm sorry, but that's...
Furthermore,
You should listen to him.
to assist Enclave scientists in assuming control of the administration and operation of this facility at once.
Colonel.
What?
Is it Colonel? I'm sorry, but the facility is not operational. It never has been. I'm afraid you're wasting your time here.
Sir, this is the last time I am going to repeat myself. Stand down at once and turn over control of this facility.
Colonel, I assure you that this facility will not function. We have never been able to successfully replicate test results.
Why is this door locked?
I suggest you comply immediately,
Oh
sir,
my
in order to prevent
goodness.
any more incidents. Are we clear?
Yes.
Let me in.
Colonel. Do whatever you want. There's no need for more violence.
Get out of
Then
here,
you will immediately
bastard.
hand over all materials related to this project and aid us in making it operational at once.
Very well. Give me a few moments to bring the system online.
Dad, don't do it.
I grow tired of waiting.
Just
Shut
another
up.
minute and I'll be done.
What is going on? Ow.
Run.
Dad, what's going on?
Run.
What? Dad, no! Dad! No! I can't open it. No. Oh no.
James,
We gotta go.
he's gone. We have to get out of here. They'll be coming for us next. We've got to evacuate now.
Yeah, I know. You're right. You're right. We do gotta leave, but I don't want to leave my dad
There's
in there.
nothing anyone can do for him now. The radiation levels in there are lethal. He died the same way he did. We need to get out of here now.
Okay. How do we get out of
We
here?
used an old abandoned tunnel as an escape route once before, many years ago. Everyone should know how to find it. We need to get there right now. Let's go.
I understand. Goodbye, Father. No, this is... Man, this sucks. This is not how I thought it was gonna happen today. I should have never found my father. Goodbye, Dad. Hopefully I'll make you proud one day. Goodbye. It's over. I have no family left. These Enclave bastards will pay for this. And they will pay for it with their lives.
We need to escape while we can.
Hey there.
I understand.
What
Hello,
did you...
friends.
Don't wander off. We're going to need you.
What? Excuse me? I'm literally going ahead of
heard
you.
me. We need you right now. You're the only one here with any amount of combat experience. We've got the Enclave behind us, and who knows what ahead of us. If we're going to make it through here, we need your help.
Okay. That's you're correct. What exactly do you want me to do?
We need to stick together, but we need to move quickly. We'll follow behind you, all right?
Okay.
Let's get moving.
Okay. Let's go then.
We'll be right behind you. Be careful.
Don't fall behind. Right. My first mission outside of... What's going on? Are you evil? You feel really evil. You sicko.
Hey, knock it off.
It's okay, I'm just gonna guard us. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Maybe somebody else should have been leading. Can't believe my father's down and dead and I'll never see him again. This is the worst day of my life. I don't even know what to say. Come back here.
There's a locked door up ahead. I can open it, but it'll take some time.
Oh, there's a trap!
President.
You. You sick bastards. No, they just killed my father's other friends. How could they do this? Uh-oh. 7 HP. Oh my goodness. There's only one positive thing about this. At least, when my father went out, at least he died a hero. This is not good for us. Jeez. Ow, what the hell? My gosh, how come I'm so weak? Oops, wrong button. Bastards will never know where I am now. Take that, bitch! Okay. Alright, we did it. It's over. At least so far. We'll just take their stuff and then we'll go, I guess. Can't believe Garza just went out there. What is wrong with him? Today's been an awful day. Well, let's, Ooh, Danny boys. Ooh, a med X too. Well, at least that'll try to keep my spirits up. And accessible. I see. Is this even the right way? I don't know.
We need to escape while we can.
I know, I understand. Oh, it's locked AF. Let's go this way, I suppose. Ghouls too. There we go. It's a good thing I read that freaking terminal about the ghouls. Hey, what's up, man? We gotta go. Okay. Come on, we gotta reload. Oh shit, they're hurting my friends. That's how we're gonna take care of the problem. One enemy at a time. You might wanna retreat, my friend. Okay. Reloading. Ooh, monies. Dr. Lee, you gotta hide. What else is in here? Besides radiation. Hello.
Caravans are coming. So get your glasses ready, children. This round.
There's a radio.
Until next time, this is 3 Dogs.
Interesting.
And you're listening to Galaxy News.
Well, I'm gonna have to live without my father for the rest of my life, and this is how it's gonna be, I suppose. Well, now I have a new vendetta. One that I didn't think I would have. The Enclave must die. All of them. Perhaps I can fool one of them to kill each other, I don't know. I'll take it out in the most devious way possible, from the inside. That's my goal. I will kill them, and anyone that gets in my way from getting my revenge. I don't know, I wouldn't kill them, I guess. I knock them out with a baseball bat, perhaps, but I don't know, I wouldn't kill them. But the Enclave members, I'll kill with impunity. Let's just move ahead, because I'm not doing much damage, it seems. What's this? A helmet? Oh, that was cool. I wonder if we can get closer. Probably gonna have to be there anyways. They gotta help them out. Oh, lovely. Well, this is awkward. Yeah. Ugh. I don't even know what their goal is, but I'm not gonna allow them to have to succeed. Hello. You frickin' Enclave. That's right, you coward! know he lost where I am. It's okay with me, I'll just kill him. Man, this guy needs to be more accurate. It is not very accurate at all. There's gotta be another way to get in there and take him out from the inside. Hello? Look at this area. Turpentine, more turpentine. Don't need the turpentine. Let's try and get the rat away. Some drugs. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. Hello? Ghouls. Falling back!
Nobody.
Alex, you probably shouldn't be there, my friend. There we go. You okay? Oh no. No. Alex! Get up! Please! Shit. Doctor?
What is it?
This isn't going well.
I'll be right behind you. Be careful.
Oh, okay. It's just not going well. I'm just saying, okay? A lot of us are dying. It's kind of my fault, but not really my fault. I don't know. I should really give these weapons to the outcast members, I guess. Eh? Ooh, bobby pins. It looks like we lost the Enclave, which is good. Hey, a baseball bat. That's pretty nice. There's a way out, it seems. What's in here? Can't go in there, so it doesn't matter. Why is there so many corpses out here? Hello? I assume this is a trap. Brotherhood of Steel? What are you guys doing here?
This ain't a tourist trap. You civilians get topside immediately.
We're kind of in a predicament, actually. Yeah, that's the predicament. There's also Enclave people here. I probably should help. Yeah, that's what I was trying to refer to. Did they open that door? They did. Let's go check out what's over here. Now that they opened it for us, they cleared the way. Beautiful. I know this is the wrong way, but I kind of want to check it out. Okay. Uh-oh. Let's just take out his legs, eh? Why? You know what? Fine. There's only one good thing about this is that we did the mission for range. So we don't take nearly as much damage as we probably would have. There we go. Oof. Oh, level up. Well. It appears that we need to level up some stuff. What do we level up? I don't know. I'm sure some of you are screaming, get some more science. And then, and more lockpick. Therefore, we shall get small gun. Of course. The correct way. Robotic expert. We do more damage to robots. But even better, sneaking up against hostile robot detected and activating will put that robot in permanent shutdown. More damage against robots is pretty good. More health when using stim packs is pretty good. We do use a lot of stim packs, I must say. Cannibal? I don't think so. We're not really the cannibal kind of guy. We do have nerd rage, which, I mean, ideally we don't get to under 20% health, but we have a lot of the time. You know, I'm still kind of leaning towards Little Leaguer a little bit. Bloody Mess, definitely not. Toughness wouldn't be bad. While using a rifle or a similar two-handed weapon, your accuracy and VATS is increased. We don't really need that since we do have increased VATS already. Just checking some other things real quick, since these are important. Finesse is pretty decent. Let's pick up the robotic expert, shall we? Just do more damage in general against robots. I think that's a worthwhile thing to pick up. Alright, so let's get in here. Oh shit! And if Dad saw me, if he saw me, he'd be very disappointed I couldn't open it. And I need to stop bringing up my dad. It's in the past. Otherwise I'm gonna tear up again. Right, Hammer? Hi, guys. Hey, sorry about your friend, and I couldn't stop the evil stuff. But, you know, sometimes you can't stop them all. And then there's other days you can stop everything in your way, like raiders, for example. We do stop a lot of raiders on a daily basis. Today is not one of those days. Today is a day of enclave and ghoulish monsters. An ammo box. I don't know. If you're sharing, I'll take some of it. Oh, I probably could have gotten the more health out of the stim packs. That might be something we might get next, I guess. Well, let's get the hell out of here. I guess the Brotherhood of Steel have this place under lockdown, which is wonderful. Let's see where this brings us. Apparently to the Citadel, according to our current objective. Okay. It's good to breathe fresh air once again. Now where in the frick are we? Dr. Lee? I know this is a terrible time, but wow. This place is quite luxurious, I must say.
I am Dr.
Nice
Madison
robot.
Lee. I have people with me in need of shelter. You must allow us access at once.
I'm sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized civilians allowed inside the city. You'll have to leave.
That's unfortunate.
Lions! I know you're in there. I know you can hear me. You
Hey, I
open
know
this
a Lions.
door right now.
Is that who I think it is? Hey, what's up, Bale?
Name's Paladin Bale. What do you need, civilian?
I don't know, my, I don't know. What can you tell me about this place that you're here
standing
for?
in front of the Citadel, headquarters to the Brotherhood of Steel, Capital Wasteland Detachment.
I see. What can you tell me about yourself?
I can see you're trying to appeal to my good nature. Pity for you I don't have one. I'll give you this one for free. We use our big guns to kill big super mutants, so people like you can sleep at night.
Okay. It's okay. I'll be going, I guess.
Of course.
What a douche, that guy. Frickin' rude. We got stuff to do. Look at this place. I mean, if it weren't so crappy looking, I would say it was gorgeous, but it's not really the gorgeous kind of place, is it? It's rubble everywhere, in fact. Well, let's go inside. Hello? Oh. Place is crazy looking. Hello?
Madison, I'm surprised to see you here. What can I do for you?
Don't talk down to me, Lyons. I had nowhere else to turn. You must help us. Project Purity has been overrun.
Yes, I'd heard reports of an incident there. What details can you give us?
The Enclave. They've attacked Project Purity. James is dead. There may be more, I don't know. You have to do something.
Then it's as we feared. Madison, I'm sorry this happened. I wish we could have done something.
Then do something now. They've taken over the Purifier. Lyons, they cannot be permitted to have control over it. It's not right.
No. Calm down. You know as well as I do that the Purifier doesn't work. It's useless to them. Perhaps it's time to walk away.
That's not true. James, he found what's been missing. We know how to get it running.
Is that so? Does the Enclave know this?
No, I don't think... I don't know. I just don't know what's happening anymore.
All
Me
right,
neither.
Madison, it'll be okay. Now, this is James's son, I presume? I can see
I am.
resemblance.
Yes,
I am pretty gorgeous
he
looking.
knows what we need. Vault-Tec computer, something to locate equipment. Please help him.
Very well, we'll sort this all out.
I need to rest, lie down or something. This is just too much. Rothschild should help you, but don't forget that he's Brotherhood. I've never trusted them. Be careful what you tell them.
Got it.
Well, what's your tactical
So-
appraisal of our situation?
Hail.
Oh,
Enclave troops
I'll
will
just
be
wait.
at the Purifier complex. With those vertibirds, they're able to transport personnel at a remarkable
The Brotherhood is at your service.
Very well.
Thank
for the
you.
update.
You just managed to get yourself into all sorts of trouble, don't you? Welcome to the Citadel. Not many civilians get to see the place.
Yeah, this, you know, I don't know, I got a lot to ask, I suppose. My father died just recently, so I've been on the run a little bit from the Enclave. Well, I'm gonna destroy the Enclave. Speaking of them, what do you think of them?
I've read the reports, seen the initial scans, but I can hardly believe it. I figured those radio transmissions were just old recordings. Never figured the Enclave would actually show up, in the flesh. But don't worry. Whatever they try, we'll be ready for it. I'll lead the Pride to knock them out tomorrow. If my father permits it.
I see. I have some Brotherhood tags. Do you
Talk
like
to
them?
Scribe Jameson. She is our keeper of the scrolls.
Okay.
She will want to know what you have found.
Where can I find Mr. Jameson?
She spends most of her time in the archives. You'll find them
Mrs.
in
Jameson.
A-Ring, near
Oopsie.
the Great Hall.
So, can you train me to wear your cool-looking suits?
Paladin Gunny instructs all initiates in the use of power armor, but only after they've undergone a rigorous training regimen. Considering all that's
pretty
happened,
tough.
my father may grant you special permission, but you'll need to ask him yourself.
Okay, that's fair. So, Mickey, tell me about the Lion's Pride.
It's the best of the Brotherhood, bar none. No one gets in without my say-so.
I see. Anyways, I've also found some more super mutants. I've taken some of them out. They've captured some people. They've eaten some people, I guess, but I don't know. What do you think of them?
You've seen them, so you know what we know. What more is there to say? If we
You know
can
what, that's
figure out
fair.
where they're coming from, we might be able to stop them. If not...
Then we're screwed. I understand. Well, I'm gonna let you be to it, miss.
Stay strong.
Thank you.
Need something, friend?
Sir?
You have my condolences. Your father was a good man.
He was the best man, actually. How dare you just take his name and just throw it in the dirt that way? He was the best man. So, what can you tell me about this disgusting enclave?
More than anyone else, I dare say. Certainly enough to know they're the greatest threat the capital wasteland has ever faced. The Brotherhood
Clearly.
of Steel has encountered the Enclave before, you see. Over 30 years ago, back in California. Then they were led by a President Richardson. Now we've got this Eden to contend with. It matters not now. As before, they seek to control and destroy. All in the guise of restoring order. Your father, I fear, was just the beginning.
And I've met others. They were called... What they call themselves? The Brotherhood of Outcasts, I believe? What can you tell me about them?
The outcasts are a result of my greatest mistake. But a mistake I'm proud of nonetheless. When I
see.
came here, I realized for the first time that the Brotherhood's technology could truly save the survivors in this wasteland. I chose to help them, even if it meant putting the Brotherhood's interests at risk. Some of my soldiers called me a hero. Others called me a traitor. The dissenters left my command, calling themselves outcasts to mock me. I cannot fault their dedication, even if I find them lacking in compassion.
And what of the other soldiers? How do they feel about your outcasts?
Even now, a year after they left, the wounds of their departure are still sore. Some of my
fair.
soldiers are angry about it. They see it as an insult to me. Bless them for their loyalty. They're more angry about it than I ever was. Others understand their decision. Sometimes I hear them wondering if they should have gone with them. I can't blame them, but I stand by my decision, and I respect theirs.
Was it worth it?
Has it been worth the cost in lives and resources to protect people like you from the super mutants? You tell me. I suspect my daughter's squad helped save your life, and most of our recent recruits have come from those we've saved over the years. It's cost us, but we've saved many lives, and made the capital wasteland a place where people can live. Yes, I'd say that's been worth it.
That's good. That's good. Well, enough
Yes.
about them.
Let's speak of other things.
Yes. For example, I'd like to know more about your people, these Brotherhood of Steel members. Now that we've talked about your outcasts, I'd like to know more about you.
The Brotherhood is an old organization going back to the years just after the war. We are but a part of it. What would you like to know?
Oh, there's a whole section of things I could just ask about you. I don't know. Well, you're part of a brotherhood, and other than the outcasts, there doesn't appear to be that many of you. Maybe 50 of you at the most, which isn't quite a lot, to be fair. I could barely call it a military, but where's the rest of them?
The Brotherhood began on the West Coast and exists there still. We were dispatched to this location many years ago. In truth, the Brotherhood of Steel has been struggling for years, both here and back home. Honor, truth, courage. These virtues seem to have little meaning in these troubled times, I'm afraid.
Well, why are you here in the Capital Wasteland, though?
Ah, no. That's the real question, isn't it? Our orders were, and are, to acquire any and all advanced technology. And we have, to the best of our abilities. But when I realized the extent of the super mutant threat, I felt it was my responsibility to aid the people in their struggle against them. Unfortunately, my superiors back west disagree with my assessment of the situation. They feel I've grown too attached to the local populace. And they're right. In any event, the Enclave's arrival changes everything.
That's true. How long you been here, however?
It's been over 20 years since we arrived, and we've been struggling to contain and eradicate the super mutants for nearly as long. With the arrival of the Enclave, I have a terrible feeling the super mutants are the least of our worries.
That's all I really wanted to know about you guys, I suppose.
So be it.
Regardless, what can you tell me of the super mutants? I mean, 20 years of experience, I imagine that you know more than your daughter does.
Would you believe no? It's pathetic, really, considering we've been fighting those abominations for nearly 20 years. In all that time, all we've managed to do is to contain the threat, hold them back so they don't overrun every blasted settlement out here. But we don't really know anything. Where they're from, why they've infested the DC ruins. And now here we are, holed up in our Citadel. Low on resources, low on troops. It's enough to make an old man so very tired.
As I said, that seems like a lot of ignorance. I talked to your daughter, and I was told that, if possible, you could possibly grant me permission to wear and receive power armor training. Is that something I can do for you?
Considering the circumstances, I think it would be prudent if you received such training, yes. Speak to Gunny in the Bailey. He will train you in the proper use of power armor. Fear not, I will send word that I have given my approval. You'll find him in the Bailey. I will send word that I've given my approval.
That'd be it.
Of course.
So we have to talk to Mr. Gunny in the Bailey. Okay. This place is quite massive. What? Are you guys Nazis? I've read about the Nazis, but that's a Nazi greeting if I've ever seen one. I'm just gonna be going this way. These people are fucking Nazis. Are these Nazis in training? Oh, that can't be. Look at them. Blonde hair and blue eyes. Let me see your eyes, sir. Brown hair. Orange skin. Eyes of the Black Soul? Maybe they're not Nazis. Who am I kidding? Bailey? Nope. Let's see. We'll go to the Bailey first, and then we'll probably do a whole circuit around here, I guess. We'll talk to everyone, that, I see fit, I suppose. The Ring A. That's over there. That's also Ring A. Where is the Bailey? Excuse me, don't mind me. So we got Ring A, we have another section also called Ring A for some reason. We have a door up here. Wonderful, it's called door. Just fantastic. Very lucrative. Another door. That leads to nothing. Wonderful. So we have, what, 2 places it seems? Ring A in this place. I guess we start here. We'll go to Ring A afterward. Ooh, reminds me of the sewer systems. Courtyard. Interesting. Sounds like they're talking down there. We should be listening.
We've been over this. A slight modification to one system and all the subroutines go haywire. Don't worry, I'm on it.
I come to you for results, not excuses, Rothschild. That robot could mean the difference between victory or defeat against the Enclave.
Liberty Prime.
All right. I'll
Interesting.
see what I can do.
Right. What do we have here? Welcome, Scribe Rothschild. Let's check out the historical records. The project summary, I suppose. Classified onlys. Military contract 38917. Codename Liberty Prime. The project goal. No less than the creation of the most powerful combat robot the battlefield has ever seen, with the express goal of liberating occupied Anchorage, Alaska, from its Chinese aggressors. Summary: the United Army has succeeded in contracting both Robco and General Atomics International to work on their first joint project. The robot they create, Liberty Prime, will be the very epidemic embodiment of American military might. A walking, talking, nuke-tossing hero who will remind the world of what it means to be a superpower. I am fully confident that the presence of Liberty Prime at the Anchorage front line will be to the Chinese what Hiroshima bomb was to the Japanese in 1945. General Constantine Chase. Okay. By Walter Streetbeat, Hunro, Capitol Post staff writer. In a startling turnaround from their previous policy of complete covert development, the United States Army has confirmed that they are indeed working on a new super weapon, one designed specifically to crush the Red Chinese invasion force and liberate occupied Anchorage, Alaska, once and for all. Speaking at an Army press conference at the Pentagon, General Constantine Chase stated, "No more secrets. The time has come to lay all our cards on the table so the Chinese can see with their own eyes that we've got the winning hand." The United States Army is proud to announce that for the first time in history, General Atomics International and Robco have joined forces to create for this great country a super weapon that will leave every single yellow-bellied red shaking in their commie booties. Unfortunately for our readers, that as specific as Chase is willing to get. While he and the Army are ready for China to know the US is developing a new weapon, they are not quite ready to divulge just what it is, or when it will be ready for deployment. All in due time, all in due time. Rest assured, when this weapon is complete, Liberty Prime will come to Anchorage, and hell will follow. Letter to Dr. Bloomfield to General Constantine Chase. General Chase, I am sorry, but you're being completely unrealistic. There is simply no way the robot will be combat ready in 3 months. The chassis is complete, all weapons has been programmed as requested, but the power consumption is still our primary concern. And neither doctors, Honeywell nor Park, have yet found an acceptable solution. We had hoped to subcontract Voltec and utilize the talents of Dr. Braun, but apparently he's gone into seclusion, working on one of their own projects, and they couldn't reach him at this point if they wanted to, so that's out. I'll give it to you straight, General. This is the biggest robot the world has ever seen, and we just haven't been able to find a power source small enough and powerful enough to get the damn thing running with all its systems online. In 3 months, we might be able to guarantee the robot can walk into downtown Anchorage, but all of his weapon systems will be offline, of course. Maybe he can just step on the Red Chinese, who knows? Dr. Stanley Bloomfield, project lead. diagnostic reports of May 8th, 2277. Here are the results of the latest robot diagnostic. We got no mobility, no navigation translation. We have 40% internal processors, weapon systems at 45%, power management at 37%, and the voice module 100%. It can talk. Wonderful. Scribe Rothschild is confident that by redistributing power from the weapons and mobility subsystems, we'll be able to bring the power management up to at least 67%, enough to successfully carry out a full activation sequence. So clearly they don't even know what they're doing, it seems. Scribe Rothschild has completed a new full diagnostic of the robot. Here are those results. 0%, 0%, 12%, 13%, 1% for power management, and the voice modules is 100%. It has been determined that the recent feedback spike, which resulted in overall system degradation, was in fact caused by the installation of the new power capacitor, as Scribe Rothschild suspected. Until further notice, scribes are ordered to seize any and all experiments that involve the rerouting of power from any of the robot's subsystems. And today, I guess. Scribe Rothschild has completed a new full diagnostic of the robot. Here are those results for today. The mobility is still at 0%, the navigation translation still 0%, internal processors are now at 87%, the weapon systems are at 60%, as power management is at 3%, the voice module 100%. It is an assessment of Scribe Rothschild that once the power management issues are solved, mobility and navigation translation will jump to at least 50%, well within acceptable operating capacity. So they are clearly struggling to even get this thing running properly. That's just wonderful. And lead scribe journal, Rothschild's journal. May 9th, 2277. Another day, another setback. We had tried, of course, rerouting the power from weapons to the robots of other subsystems several times. Each attempt ended in failure. Thanks to the robot's overly aggressive combat subroutines, it is almost as if there is some hidden pocket of AI that keeps pushing it against us, refusing to let anyone drain power from the weapon systems. I guess that shouldn't surprise me, though, considering why he was constructed in the first place. That's why I began work on the neural dampener in the first place. I was convinced I could trick the robot into thinking I had actually redistributed the power from some other subsystem. But the damn thing proved smarter than that. Certainly smarter than me. All I managed to do was fry some of the circuitry again and set us back another 3 months. Oopsie doopsie. July 14th, 2277. I'm tired of trying to reroute the power like some kind of frickin' snot-nosed initiate. I don't care what kind of drain it puts on the scribe's ability to research and maintain the weapons and armor. I'm proceeding with the AVF experiments. If I can successfully create an accelerated vector fusion module, also known as AVF, similar to the technology I saw Dr. Lee working with all those years ago, we'll have our first real chance of getting the robot fully operational. Maybe then the Western elders will realize our worth. August 1st, 2277. Unfortunately, the accelerated vector fusion AVF experiments haven't gone as planned. Bowditch suffered second-degree burns, and at one point we accidentally channeled so much power to the robot's head lasers it discharged and nearly killed Elder Lyons. He was not pleased to say. Voice emitter test. It's initialized, okay, and initiate activation sequence. Can't, it's got no power.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation.
Cool.
Liberty Prime. Mission. The liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary
Interesting.
targets. Any and all Red Chinese invaders. Emergency Communist Acquisition Directive. Immediate self-destruct. Better dead than red.
Well, it seems like the robot works. Hello!
I'm sorry, but I really don't have the time to talk right now. Perhaps Scribe Jameson could help you?
Perhaps he could if I could find him.
Oh, come on.
Who art
Pay
thou?
more attention to what you're doing.
I literally just walked here, guy.
But I really don't have time to talk right now. Perhaps
Well,
Scribe
fuck you.
Jameson could help you. The
Are you Scribe
Enclave
Jameson?
seems to have developed advanced
Nope.
plasma
You all have the same voice, though. What's you got going on in here? The AVF problem. Wonderful. We got more problems. Recent experiments with accelerated vector fusion have not gone according to plan. All scribes assigned to the lab should check with the scribe Rothschild on a daily basis and obtain any modified technical parameters as needed. Warning, leaky hydraulics. Great. It has come to our attention that several scribers have slipped on hydraulic fluid near the eastern end of the robot lift. Until the offending pipes can be mended completely, please use caution in that area. Enclave tactical assessment. Weapons, plasma base capable of molecular destabilization. Armor, advanced power armor Mark II. Transportation, vertebrates. Tactical assessment, the Enclave forces that they have occupied Project Purity are nearly identical to those encountered on the West Coast in the year 2241. Threat potential, severe. GNR, Battle After Action Report. It is the opinion of Sentinel Lions that recent super mutant attacks on GNR was not indicative of a larger assault, as was originally thought. Instead, the forces that attacked the radio station were probably en route to kill, or en route to the mall, to reinforce their own kind in a prolonged battle against the mercenaries of Talon Company. This is the second time I've seen the name Talon Company. That's very interesting. General Robotic Diagnostic Update. Scribe Rothschild has completed a new full diagnostic, and here are those results. Yep, we've seen that. And notice, Redden funeral cancelled. Welcome, brother. Due to a certain unexpected tactical development, funeral services for Initiate Redden have been cancelled, unfortunately. A memorial service will be scheduled sometime in the future. Date to be determined. Interesting. You need to analyze me, my guy. The armory. Ooh. Hello. I'm just here for your stuff. And, this notepad. What do we got going down? Citadel lab terminal. Okay, let's talk to you first. Dude, why is there Nazis here? I've read about you guys. More terminals. Oh, it's just about weapons. Okay, why not? The 10mm 99 and 99 sidearm was standard issue military gear following the phase out of the N80 in 2051. The N99 was known for its ability to survive in this harshest of conditions, and in many tests the weapon was able to reliably be restored to working condition after an extended period of time exposed to hard elements and without maintenance. The N99 proved to stand up to its claims as a result. It is one of the most common weapons found in use in the wasteland. While many civilians' weapons were ruined beyond use in the exterior conditions following the war, the N99 is commonly able to be easily restored to working order by anyone with the most basic knowledge of firearms mechanics. However, the N99 is in poor condition and can often deliver low target and armor penetration from frequent jamming, and greatly reduced accuracy. Fortunately, the weapon was produced in great numbers, and units are available for replacement parts. The R91, the 5.56 assault rifle. The R series of combat assault rifles was used reliably following the discontinuation of the N series in the early 21st century. The R series, produced by civilian manufacturer Stent Security Solutions, was made in many models and variations. The variation most common to the DC wasteland is the R91 Full Auto Urban Assault Rifle. This rifle was standard issue for the National Guard during urban pacification operations. Fortunately for our purposes, the Nation Guard had been fully deployed around the DC area during the time of the war. As a result, the R91 is readily available for those willing to search. Although nearly 2 centuries of scavenging has reduced the numbers of working units, the R91 remains a favorite of slavers and raiders. This rifle can also often be obtained from legitimate traders and arm dealers. Like any firearm, the R91's effectiveness and accuracy can suffer without regular maintenance. Of course, makes sense. And the laser pistol? The AEP-7 laser pistol was put into service to replace the AEP-5, a model which was notorious for its problems with overheating. The AEP-7 features a new design in the photonic focusing chamber as well as an entirely redesigned focusing crystal pattern. The bulk and weight have both been reduced over previous models, and it was likely that within the new few development cycles, the successor to the AEP-7 would replace the N99 10mm as the standard issue sidearms for all of the forces. The AEP-7 took advantage of new manufacturing techniques developed shortly before the Great War. Although many were produced, most did not make it into field service because of logistics problems concerning their deployment during active wartime. The laser pistol can be a rare find in the Capital Wasteland, and any models that are produced should be returned to the Citadel for repair and recalibrating before field deployment. And last, we have the laser rifle. I'll just call it as such because it's annoying to refer it in any other way. Unlike many of the weapons in use today, the laser rifle is actually not the top laser rifle that it was in service at the time of the Great War. The model line went up to the state-of-the-art laser rifle, which saw service in a handful of specialty units. The reason that the laser rifle is much more commonly found is that it was much sturdier and more reliable than the models that followed. The laser rifle features a titanium house crystal array which provided to withstand long years of exposure to the elements much better than the gold alloy housing of the later models. As a result, the crystal array stayed focused with the operating parameters, rather than falling completely out of the focus like the newer models. As with all energy weapons, the laser rifle can suffer from poor performance if not properly maintained. The crystal arrays and non-mechanical components are delicate, and if not properly serviced, can lead to a loss of beam intensity, overheating, and energy regulation failure. And that is some weapons, I suppose. Very interesting, Mr. Peabody.
The Elders sent word of your arrival. I am Scribe Peabody. Welcome, etc. Now, I'm really very busy. Is there something you needed?
Sure, man. Tell me about your brother.
You want to talk to Scribe Jameson. She's the archivist,
I want to talk to you.
Me.
I don't give a shit who she is. I want to talk to you. Tell me about the scribes, if nothing else.
Indeed I can. Pay no heed to those headstrong knights with their pop guns and bravado. It is the scribes. Yes. The scribes who make the Brotherhood what it truly is. The brawn is useless without the brain. Each order of scribes is dedicated to a unique field. All equally important. All more important than those dim-witted grunts.
And the orders are?
Order of the Sword, Order of the Shield, Order of the Quill, Weapons, Defenses, and Research, respectively.
Great. And you belong to the Order of
Sword,
the...
of course. Weapons, my boy. You name it, I've helped someone kill it. I'm the proctor of the Order of the Sword, you see. Weapons research, development, and maintenance, all my responsibility.
That's great.
Very well.
We know who to ask of that. We have to ask, oh man, it's not Peabody, but somebody else. I can't remember his name at the moment. What do you think of the Enclave?
So they have plasma weapons. Bah. It's strong technology, I'll give you that, but limited in modability. I've already started removing the compensators on our laser weapons to cut through the black devil power armor of theirs. We'll drop them like any other meat, don't you worry.
Good. Glad to know, since they just killed my dad. Well, you know the super mutants. Let me guess, you know about as much as anybody else here, right?
Foul, detestable beasts. They're like an infestation. We cut them down and they return again and again. Always
that's what everybody else pretty much
to
said.
Kill or capture. But why?
I don't know. Probably because they're hungry? I don't know, man. Hey, can you fix my stuff?
With my eyes closed.
Good. Do it with your eyes closed then, my friend, because my stuff needs to be freaking fixed. Alright.
In the Elder's name.
Yeah, Mr. Peabody, you got it. What do we have here? We've read this. And we'll go in here real quick, I think. Or not. Hello!
Quartermaster Durga here, stranger. I have to say,
what's up?
I'm not sure what you're doing in my armory. We run a tight ship.
Just buying stuff?
And unless Elder Lion says so, we don't trade with outsiders. Quartermaster out.
Okay. I guess people here are dicks. You got it. Close the door on you.
Hello, Scribe Peabody. I trust that things.
Hello, Scribe Peabody.
Greetings.
Did you know we're ending the episode right now? So I have to go where I can't be disturbed. Well, hope y'all enjoyed today's episode of Fallout 3. There was a lot that went down. James died, aka Squash's father. We've met up with the Brotherhood of Steel. We've read a whole lot of terminals, which is obviously not the most grand thing in the world, but they got interesting material in said terminals. If you like today's episode, make sure to leave a comment. If you want to follow me over on YouTube, that'd be wonderful. Just look up Mad Squash 924, and you'll find me there. And then don't forget to ring the bell to get notified of my latest and upcoming videos. And I'll talk to you all in the next episode of Fallout 3 tomorrow. And I'll talk to you all later then. Have a good day, everybody.